All right, we are at Wedding MBA right here. This is going to be the walk around of the exhibit hall, but I wanted to show you just a little bit. We're in the South Hall, the upper level of the South Hall. They've got basically the whole exhibit area, or that whole room. That's kind of their convention area for the exhibitors when they are here. And they also have their main room for their educational content in the back of that. Then down the hall, they've got little breakout rooms or smaller rooms that are going on. Hey, Jeremy. That are going on throughout. So there are multiple courses, multiple tracks going on throughout Wedding MBA. Right now we're going to be heading to the exhibit hall because that's kind of an area in which we want to show you and do the walk around of the exhibit area. So this is kind of I think there's about 200 vendors that are at this year's show. 3,700 people is the number I've heard. So we're going to go up and down the aisles and give you an idea of all the different vendors that are here at the 2017 Wedding MBA. All right, let's take a look. We're going to go basically right on down. We're going to try to get URLs when possible. Wedding planners certifications. And let's see if we can get a URL on this. weddingprocourses.com. This is one of the vendors you'll see at many trade shows. There's some that are just kind of local vendors that just show up if there's a booth opening. In this particular case, they're selling drones and walkie-talkies and such. Wedding International Professionals Association, WIPA. Let's see if we can find a URL. I don't see one, but I'm sure if you look around, you'll be able to find a URL somewhere. The Photo Booth Association, right there you see it, and there's the man right there, Drax, woo, going right on through. Drax and the Photo Booth Association and the ADJA are sponsoring a lot of the seminars that are going on, especially the DJ track. So you can check them out online, and of course Drax and I do some shows together, so good seeing you, Drax. We're going to continue on here. There's Ryan Berger on the right and Rob Johnson there from right there.
I'm not old like you.
Over there is showing off some of the Digigames things. So he's old.
How old are you? 45 in 2000.
Yeah. I'm 48. Drax is like a year older than me. So.
No, reverse, just like me.
Okay, ATA photo booths. Showing some of their photo booth. The iPad photo booth is a very hot thing here at the show, and you're going to see a few of those. Remember, this is for all wedding industries, so we've got photo booth, we've got photographers, videographers, DJs, event planners. They're all here at the Wedding MBA. Cater Source, Wedding Pros with a Z.com. We are walking around the exhibit hall here at Wedding MBA. It's one of the insurance companies here. RVNA. This is what a lot of DJs have for insurance. Darren Muzio. Wedding Vibe. We're going to be doing one side of the aisle, and I'm coming back, by the way, on the other side. I'm not trying to do like I do. WeddingVibe.com. And again, you'll be able to check these URLs out after the show. The crew from Chauvet DJ. And there is Katie from an LFX Pro. Jeffrey's back there doing some things, carrying the heavy things. There he is. Kat's back there on that side. So they're showing off some of the lighting, some of the decor lighting here from Chauvet DJ. And again, there's decorators and all sorts of different folks here. Florists. Team freelancers.
Ladies.
Wedding so we're going to shorten up my monopod a little bit because it's getting in the way. Marriage license now. Again, you guys can check out the URLs and such from the different booths. Elite Wedding Team Networking done right. Now continuing on, there is food here, and then over in this area is the back room. That is the Goodness gracious, something wood. Cottonwood? Cottonwood. It's the huge area. That's where the big name speakers are in that area back here. It's all pipe and drape with like 16-foot pipe and drape. And then there's more seating and food on the other side of this little wall. Exhibit hall is on this end. The biggest main room, the biggest speaking room is on that end. Okay, more decor. Aisle planners. No, business management and planning tools. This booth has been pretty full. This is actually the emptiest room has been. There's Andy Ebon right there, so you just caught him as we went through. Oh shoot, we got to do the other side of the cell. What am I thinking? My bad. I'm being an airhead. That's okay, it's been a long. Excuse me.
Sorry.
Let's see. We're looking at shoes. Rollable flats that fit in the bag. Oh yeah. I see. Oh, and there's a right there a little kiosk that you can actually vend shoes. I'm guessing this is the umbrella syndicate. It must be to make your own, I'm guessing it's to make your own little magazine covers, maybe? I don't know. Speedlight mounts. Different mounts for kind of build your own little iPad photo booth there. Tether tools. Rose Company, I believe that's.
This is for you guys. It's probably makes
Webcon progressive web apps.
The benefits of that is once your user goes on the website.
Webspire has an end cap booth here. Looks like a management tool. Details Flowers software. Must be a software app for florists. The cupcake rack. Oh, take a look at that. The cupcake rack. It fits on a planter. It makes it look like a little bouquet. You can see a spot right there. Or over there on the far side. Animoto. This is actually a company that I had used for quite a while to create videos, taking pictures and such. I'd have the pictures of their engagement, then I would take pictures all the way up until the point of the ceremony. Dad walking his daughter down the aisle, and take those pictures and such and make the special dances. So I took some of the photos for the first dance with the couple together in the front of the church. That's Animoto. You can check them out online. And then I would use some father-daughter and put their special slow dance together. Wedding Show Pros. WeddingShowPros.com, the missing piece to your marketing puzzle. Wedding Industry Law. And this is Rob, if I'm not mistaken. He's been doing a couple of seminars here.
Oh, just because you gave me the money doesn't mean
We'll pick the colors after the ceremony.
Glass wedding ceremony.
Hand-blown piece of glass hardwood.
Hand-blown pieces of glass. I see. Pretty stuff. Wedding Planner Magazine. Obviously a publication. That flippin' belt. Obviously, it's a convertible belt that can do a lot of different things. It becomes a tool belt. Interesting. Might be one that's filling in the booth. Association for Wedding Professional International. The organization for the wedding industry.
Oh yeah, I'm not
AFWPI.com. Okay, now we're going to get to the second row. And we'll do this right. Now, if I don't forget, if I don't get crazy. Connie Dublin, special linen and chair cover rental. Oh yeah. Table covers and such there. Tablecloth, and there's the chair covers. The Jewish Interfaith Wedding Institute.
These guys are projecting.
Jason Hennessy, this is his booth. We actually sat in on his seminar today. There's actually some great information. There's a few tools in which I'm going to be utilizing that Jason talked about today. Jason's session was enough right there to pay for the trip. Laura Cannon, Great Wedding Service Professional Officiates. Oh yes, must be the officiant organization there. And there's Ron Ruth. He's right now signing things. Look, he's getting ready to autograph the T-shirts.
T-shirts and a special jacket.
Nice. Look at that. Look at that. Ron has got some of his different products here and such. You can find those out on his website.
Are we live?
No, this is recorded, but it will go up as one. So,
Hello, everybody. I'm Ron.
well, you're on my show. They should know that it's you. Yes. But you can check out Ron Ruth. Go and check out his stuff on his website, Ron Ruth. Paper orchids. Definitely some decorative
Nice to meet you. Thank you.
and creative invitation looks. Legal Shield after the situation that went on this past few months. Legal Shield probably has a lot of interest in what they're doing here at the show. I do brooch bouquets. Las Vegas Wedding Connection. Las Vegas is, of course, being a destination. For those of you who've never been here, it's still a destination for weddings. That's Wedding Spire. Oceanfront Weddings. Ah, that's where some people are grabbing candy. See, having something simple like candy in a booth still works. Bridal Show 101. I'm guessing those letters definitely stand out. I don't see much. Hi there. So, Bridal Show 101. Okay, well, I'm not sure what this all is, but we're going to. I'm not sure exactly. I don't see a URL or anything. Book more weddings, reunions.com. There we are, right there, URL. The Marquee Show here. There is Keith, of course.
How you doing?
Doing well. Wandering through, looking at all the stuff here at the show. You'll find us at KC's show next July. We will be there in Chicago. Looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome. EV Suite. And event planning simplified. Okay. And there we go. So EV Suite is right there. And then there was the another planning software over there. That's the one we looked at, aisle. Chameleon Chair Collection. Obviously, their chairs are a little bit different than the kind of chairs I have at my house. of the earth, seed paper and silk ribbons. So I'm going to shorten this up just another notch here. Wedding incubator. Hang on, we gotta get this. Coaching and mentoring for wedding professionals. URL. Weddingincubator.com. There we go. The Bridezilla virus is next. Avoid catching the Bridezilla virus. There. Hello. TheBridezillavirus.com. Check that out. ElAid by Bethel. Another business coaching.
So they do
ElAid by Bethel.com.
I know a little bit more than that. A little bit more, but I'm not in
Highpreneur. And it looks like we're playing an educational game right here.
Oh, you did?
Working on improving your Google ranking. Treasure Booth LA is another of the photo booth companies here. A lot of these companies you'll also see at the Photo Booth Expo, so if you couldn't get to this show to see them, you'll see them in March coming up. Treasure Booth LA, I don't see a URL. It looks like Treasure Booth LA might be the URL. I think this is another one of the companies that just fill in when there's an open booth. Anyways, hello. And we got different things for the cell phones and such there. And I believe this is a makeup one. Because they've been doing a few booths, have this where they are doing some demonstrations and such of different health or beauty products. So that could be. Distribution of more beauty products. Beauticians also come to this show. Rasha Professional. Some of their lighting here. So they've got some of their battery powered up lights down there. Some adjustable beam lights. Of course, pin spotting and things. Moving head fixtures up at the top there. Okay. Empty booth, don't know. Next, we're going to skip down here to the Bridal Association of America. And there is Debbie right there. Debbie working hard in the booth. She also is involved with the cruise coming up here in November. DJ Photo Booth Cruise, that'll be coming up. Okay, we're headed down our next aisle here. So we have DJ Photo Booth. Ah yes, complete. Complete music right here, I believe is who we have. They are, I'm guessing, looking for franchise. I'm just out on a limb there. Better Bridal Group. So it looks like another franchise type operation. Do you speak bride?
Just Jockey News.
Woo!
What's up, John?
Doing well, just going through and doing a walkthrough here. I'll be back on your side in a minute. DoSpeakBride.com. Bridal Boutiques US.
But you've got their continuity in your brand. They have to execute it because we're representing you.
Wedding Protector Plan. I think this might be an event insurance. Hello. And I believe there's a couple of companies that do event insurance, and there's another. It's the other side of that beauty care booth. The venue association, because you just can't have enough associations for all the different aspects at a wedding show like this, because there are so many different avenues and aspects of business here in the wedding industry. Thevenueassociation.org. Bride scan to scan. We have an URL, or you have to zap that. Hit pause, zap that. That'll work. But they were talking about that, able to share information. I've heard people talking about that. Go into the photo booth, the union booth. We've actually looked at some of this retro look. We looked at these at Photo Booth Expo. Retro look, very nice looking by the way. Create crafts, more printing paper, and printing companies for doing invitations and different things. Bermuda, another destination wedding booth. Getting married in Bermuda, yay! Imaging Spectrum, right here, is one of the companies that are sponsors of the Disc Jockey News, which there's a few of them in here. ADJ back there was one. There's others here that are. But Imaging Spectrum, Bill there. They can get you your photo booth supplies. Another company, I think this might be No More Wrinkles, might be one of the companies that pops in and is part of the shows when there's an open booth or two. Others.
We're here till 6 each evening tomorrow. We don't have time after, but I have time.
Boy, I'm thinking it might be software. And this is something that they talked about. If we can't tell what your booth is, it's not a good booth. Wedding occasionals and accessories. Now, see, I can kind of tell that because there's a lot of accessories here. Hortense B. Hewitt Company. I can tell what that is. And I can tell what this is. This is a photo booth company. I don't know which one. Oh, there we go. Photo booth supply company. I got to look it back there. It's like I've seen their products before. We've talked about them before. They're on the end cap here. Travelers. Lip Sense. The Lipstick Guru. LA Photo Party. This is a little guy that we got to see at Photo Booth Expo here. A version of this, I believe. Just like that small compact size. Quick, easy to set up. Looks pretty cool. Wedding officiating is, of course, part of this also. Officiants are here, so there's different associations and groups and people who are there to help train that. Godfather Films. Must be a videography company, I'm guessing. And they probably are really super high-end where people fly them in. Timeline Genius, creating professional wedding timelines right there. So they've got the planning tools to help you check that out. TimelineGenius.com seems to be where they're at. Cha-ching booking software. URLs would be so helpful. It would be so helpful. Oh well. We'll continue on. And of course we have a tuxedo company coming up ahead of us. Gentux. Clerk. County Clerk and Las Vegas Wedding Chamber of Commerce. Basically, this is our Las Vegas folks that are involved with a lot of the local weddings and such. Say I do to more revenue. planning guy.
Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry.
Really good. CustomLoveGifts.com. I really don't know what they're doing unless it looks like okay, little novelty gifts. Oh, I got. I see greenery. I see flowers. I don't know much. There's Mark Millet right there from Eternal Lights. Eternal Lighting. A lot of uplights and different things there that he is showing right now. One of the first companies that really embraced the wireless lighting. And that's Mark Millet and Eternal Lighting. So we're going to continue on. When you come to too many trade shows at the convention center and you start to recognize and the staff knows you by name, that's kind of weird. Candy Envy. A lot of different candies and such. I get some custom candies. Candy Envy. See, look at there. URL's right there. Awesome. Loving that. Wed Mobile. Live video broadcast. Live stream your wedding. Live streaming. We have a lot of fun with that. Balloon Zilla right there. I'm guessing they like balloons. Variety of balloons. I've seen a lot of balloons at this show. Do we have a URL?
Yes, balloonzilla.com.
That's easy. Balloonzilla.com right there. You see that. You guys can check that out. I think they did a big display as we came in. It looked really cool. Molly and Me pecans. Making nice little memento packs. Molly and Me pecans, and some of them they have different seasons, different additives, what have you, with their pecans. So there's our tux shop. We're going to continue down this aisle. We've got the little socializing area here right in the middle.
No, but it looks good.
We're doing a walkthrough of the 2017 Wedding MBA exhibit hall. That's the booking cha-ching. Let's see. Well, okay, if you're going to make a banner, that's not the way to make a banner. There. STEMcounter.com. Okay, so that's what we see. Wedding Planning Club. Right now, this is kind of the slow time here, so a lot of people are catching up on some calls and work. International Association of Destination Wedding Professionals.
It's still a really good price. It's $29 a year.
So the Association for people planning those destination weddings. Blink. Another doing some different makeup products here. And then at the end we have a destination wedding from Mexico. And they've got their booth here. Two bright lights. Create your album, submit to hundreds and get published.
What's up, John?
Hey, hello. Not exactly sure. It looks like a PR company. That would be my guess. Everett Andrews Marketing. More leads with Facebook and more leads. So it must be a business kind of coaching tool. Everett Andrews Marketing. There's Rob with the Photo Booth Expo coming up next. Hey, this is the man. He's putting together the 2018 Photo Booth Expo, which is going to be bigger than the biggest one so far. Every year's gotten big. Looking forward to that. We will be there. There's the dates, March 20th through the 22nd. This is going to be a longer event this time because there's just more.
That's wrong.
What's that?
That's last year's, guys.
That's last year's. That's right. We're in the 16s. We're in the teens.
March 11th to the 14th.
March 11th through the 14th. Okay. See, I didn't even look at the date. Yes, because that's this year's. So it's going to be March. You guys will be hearing about it in the Disc Jockey News. We've got it. So we'll catch you. But it's mid March, and we're going to be down there. They've extended it one day. And we're going through here. So, it's Romance with Love cookbooks. Oh, hey, a cookbook company. Okay, OFD Collective Photography. And a membership PR program. RBA photo booths. See, now again, now I know what they do. They've got photo booths. We've got a nice little kiosk systems. Very small, compact, good to go. Utilizing a camera and probably a surface of some sort. Looking good. Hilton Grand Vacations, which of course, if you're an event planner, could be something if you're planning honeymoons and such, travel agent. Real brochures, it must be a brochure printing company. You got that. Psychic readings. No more Botox. Global Gadgets, doing well. Global Gadgets and a lot of electronics. A lot of these booths you're starting to see in areas like that are companies that just basically come to almost every trade show. I see them. These at the hardware show. I see these at when we're doing some of the construction shows here in Vegas. Which photo booth are we here? We're winning money and founder and CEO of what? Tap Snap. Tap Snap. Okay. Now we know who it is. We've got little podiums here.
And a few small things.
More over here. I think that's set up. One of the photo booth companies here at the show. Treble Method sales and training and other coaching. And you know, it might seem kind of weird that there's this many coaches and such that are at the show, but the number of business people who are really needing that kind of help, that just don't have the time to go and study and learn these things, that it just saves them so much time and money by getting a coach. Toddy belts. There we go. Different tool belts and things. Teen and bridal events. There's Ryan, yay! So do you have the 2018 date somewhere? Rob had the wrong dates up. It's not on the sign. But it's going to be the exact same time as the Photo Booth Expo.
Yes.
So we just talked about Photo Booth Expo, but it's going to be on the other end of the strip, gang. There's Ryan Berger.
12th to 15th.
12th to 15th. We're going to be coming down in March of 2018. We'll be talking a lot about that. Catch you later, Ryan. Oh yes. This is something that my son, who's into flying remotes, this is some of the stuff he's into. My wife picked up information from him because of his drone love there. Square, taking payments. You can take payments remotely. They hit a lot of these same shows also, which this is an applicable one because people need that Square connection. But that's a way you can take a credit card payment on your cell phone mobile device. Step and Repeat ElAid, which is a photo booth background system. This is actually one of the cool ideas. It doesn't cost a ton of money to get one of these. Obviously, you can work that into your cost of doing business. But having a Step and Repeat with their names and the dates and whatever, pretty cool. America Marriage Ministries, AMA, the AMA.org. Get ordained, okay. You can become ordained to do, oh, that's cool. I did not know there was more. We only talked about one. We need to talk about it. Lion ribbon. Different ribbons and things here. Lambermont events. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's a very, very unique facility. That is a very beautiful facility. Consultancy for creatives. Mentoring business coaching right there. And look at that, the wood, I'm not good at 17 hats. Business management system. They've been talking about it a little bit here at the show already. I've heard them talking about them. Next, we're going to get into another photo booth here. We've got the magic mirror, a party portraits photo booth right there. We've got a couple of different ones, kind of on a TV stand right now on that one. And then they've got the big mirror. I like that round mirror look though. That's pretty cool. And then they've got the traditional take a selfie.
That's cool.
Markle Event Insurance. There's a few event insurance companies here. This is one of them. And this is something that could be purchased if you were going to be hosting an event, because if weather or something is going to kick you out, that's something you get. So one of the companies that are doing some of the massage things, again, some companies just show up at all of these shows. Derma Medicine, another company that is here doing some of the health and beauty things. Association of Bridal Consultants. Right here is our next one. Association, and become a member of that at bridalassn.com. Hanky Book. Your organic cotton book. And they're the iBrand booth. Showing off a nice little. Oh, this must be one of those that's going to catch the action as it pivots back and forth with the iPad. Doing some slow motion things with the slow motion booth. We had a couple of them here. Got some pretty intense lights up there. Zook binders for photo albums there. Zip whip. Now this is something kind of interesting. I hear this was new last year, and what this will allow me to do, you can send and receive from your landline, your existing landline. You can get it set up that you can send and receive from that instead of having it, like occasionally people, they know they can text our cell phones, but sometimes they'll text our business line and then they get that, sorry, can't go through. This would eliminate that. Gigmasters. Gigmasters is a planning tool system that allows you to plan and do whatever you needed to do with that. And they've got their cards, their decks of cards. We'll be back. That is the knot area there. And then we've got over here is the wedding wire, and what they're doing at wedding wire is what's kind of cool is, and we're going to go back because we're going to hit Berg too. They're doing hoodies. You can get a wedding wire hoodie, which is kind of cool. Minted weddings. Oh, like that table. Kind of that distressed wood look. Looks like they took some 2x material, some pine 2x, and made that table. I like that. I like the look. Minted weddings. Choice party linens. Different swatches of material up there.
Still there.
Chair covers and things. Convention Bizzard beer from Tuscany. Another one of the destination. Hello! For destination weddings. International Association of Wedding Industry Professionals. Reach more bride and grooms. IAWIP.com. Continuing on here, there we go. We're gonna ask what are custom wedding invitations. Okay, a wedding invitation right there. A company that does some custom invitations there. Live books, customizable, responsive websites.
I mean, 80s too much.
OG Concepts, another one of the electronics booths there where you're selling devices for your phones and such. Creative Coverings. Oh, that's a nice looking tablecloth. I like the way she has that laid out. Kind of beats my black tablecloth, but hey, can't say enough about black. Oh, I think this might be one of the companies that's providing for the decor, for decorating and such. Some beautiful crystal and different things here.
Once I got
Different decorating things. Mahdi booth. Now this is one, we're going to come back and we're going to do a video with this because we talked about their things from Photo Booth Expo, and there's some really cool things here, and they're going to get you hooked up with a great price on the iPad photo booth, and we're going to do a separate video on that. How do you pronounce that? Muji Designs. Definitely a beautiful setup and layout. Nice looking area here. So that is.
I'm so sorry.
We're going to switch now and we're going to go back to the other end to check out the knot and the wedding wire area. As we head down there, now these are a couple of the additional kind of rooms here that will be used throughout. And they're not rooms because right on the other side, back here, that's where the exhibit area is. And you can see some of the lights and things from the exhibitors. But they have these little breakout rooms. And what's neat about Wedding MBA is they have a consistent backdrop look to all of it. They have a podium, and these are where some panels and things are going to be going on. And then they have some kind of a video screen, or in the case, they have some large video monitors. It's just kind of neat how Wedding MBA is doing a fairly nice job of having these areas in which people can do their seminars. Now, I'm not seeing their PA system. I'm not sure how they're handling that in these areas, because when you have areas that close to each other, that's got to be tight. So we're going to continue on over to just around the corner here is the wedding wire and knot area, and we've got a couple of things we're going to finish up there. This will be ending up being kind of a longer video, and thank you guys for watching and being with us here at Wedding MBA, the exhibit hall walk around. There's a lot of cool stuff here at this show, and again, it's covering a lot of different areas, not just the DJ, not just the photographers, not just the videographers, but basically any aspect of the wedding industry. So wedding wire, one of the big traffic areas. Right there's Jason Janai, next to Ryan Berger, and Jack's there. And this was a very popular young lady earlier, but her inventory is winding down. She had stacks upon stacks of their sweatshirt. She's sporting one right now. That is one of the wedding wire sweatshirts they were doing here at the show, and they've got the wedding wire area right here. And they're doing some makeup and different things. And over here is our good friend Alan Berg, who has educational content right there. He is busy talking with some folks. Alan Berg, if you've seen him on my show, go to alanberg.com, find out more. That's from the convention center themselves. Gentux Menguin. I'm not exactly sure what they were doing some photo booth things, but then they've got some jackets. So they were having some photo ops earlier with Zimmer, the guy from I think the Men's Warehouse. Tablecloth there. We'll step across here. This is the knots area. Tonight, both the knot and wedding wire are going to be working together and they're going to be having a fundraiser, concert, event, party, what have you. And Wedding Wire is going to be donating $10 for everyone who attends towards this incident here in Vegas that happened this past weekend. So that's going to be an event that goes on tonight. We're going to step back here, and I'm going to show you the Cottonwood Room, so you can get a perspective, especially those of you who have been to some DJ events and you can see the back of the screens right here. So when we come down here for other trade shows, obviously this is utilized, and there's booths from end to end and such. So I've always heard people talking about Wedding MBA having the seminar room right on the floor. Some food over there and such that you can check out and such. Sandwiches, hot dogs, nothing really major here. But that they had some better options on the other side. So they've got this 20-foot high pipe and drape thing here that is just incredible, because once you're inside here, it quiets this area, this space down tremendously. So we've got this area. Now they're having some problems with the second screen, but this is the main stage here at Wedding MBA. And there's I don't know, what, 10, 12 rooms beyond this, and that doesn't include those little breakouts on the side. But just take a look at this. This is their main seminar. Sonny Ganguly was on the stage earlier, and he's going to be back on the stage here at 5 o'clock this evening. 4, I don't know who's on here at 4 o'clock. I'm headed back to go see Mike Walter, and I don't think I'll probably be sitting in the front half, because I think people start pouring in here way in advance. But they have got all these screens and projectors and such all the way to the back. Now, one thing I wish they would have is I wish they would have a live camera. They have them working now. Before, when Lori and I were in here, we were sitting back here about another 20 feet back, about another 8 to 10 rows, and we could only see the 2 screens, but that one wasn't working all the time, so it was in and out, in and out. So even the professionals who are doing these major tens of thousands of dollars of room, in rental room rents for the gear, even they have issues with their video. The right one was working fine, the left one was in and out. So kind of doing that, but now they're both doing it, which I'm thinking they're just all 4 of them are. My thought is it was an HDMI cable, the way it looked. I've had an HDMI cable go bad, and that's what it looked like. So that is our walk around here at Wedding MBA 2017. Again, we hit the exhibit area, kind of give you an idea of some of the seminar space. We didn't check out the other rooms and such, but take that one and just divide it by a lot. That's what the others look like. Hopefully what we did made some sense and such, and you got to check it out. A lot of them didn't have URLs up, and I apologize. We couldn't get you more information. I wanted to try to keep this under an hour, because it turned out to be quite a walk around. Goodness, we've been out here for almost 45 minutes. I'll be knocking some things out of it, so it might be even a little shorter when I do the final edit. But Wedding MBA, my first experience here, and I'm enjoying the experience, I'm enjoying the education, enjoying meeting and seeing some friends here at the show. And it's something that, as a show to learn, this is a great opportunity, because now I'm not only learning with DJs when I'm in a DJ session, but I'm going to be in photographer sessions and talking to bridal consultants and event coordinators and all these different people here who have different views and opinions and thoughts on the wedding industry. So it's really kind of cool to be able to network and rub elbows with the different people who are in those industries as they're going about and trying to run their business and be successful in the same area in which I'm doing. So thank you much for watching. This is John Young with the Disc Jockey News and Disc Jockey News TV, coming to you live here, or on video I should say, from Wedding MBA 2017.